of it's it.
What's on the front page and hasn't been in a while.
It's all wrong, Rick. All of it. Oh, software update that I have apparently just got pushed through for your phone, Rick.
Yeah?
Yeah. So when we're done with our frivolities and whatnot, I will.
Can you
walk
please
through it.
mute that video?
Might be good if I muted the microphone.
You're listening to us. And the face.
Woman.
And we are live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hi.
to Ice in the Face, episode 23. It's August. No, it's not. I don't know what month
It
it
is now
It's like
September.
December or something.
It's October 11th.
I almost said August
Oh,
again.
why, thank you.
September 4th at 7:57 p.m.
You have a bottle of cracker?
Only 12 minutes later than we said.
Yeah.
Go us.
It is. Kinda
Go
covered.
us.
Yeah, so here we are.
Thank you for
hold on, I'm
coming in
almost here.
early.
Yeah, come on now.
I'm almost here.
It's a special evening in
we're
the studio
here-ish.
tonight.
Oh, God, here
It
we
is.
are. Oh,
We're-
man.
We're having a podcast extravaganza tonight.
There's a crazy night going on here tonight. I mean,
We're just the first of many, many things that are going on at the old Awesome Talk Studios. or
talk
Home
into the
Bar-
mic and we can
Home
hear you.
Bar Productions.
There you go.
Studios.
Yeah.
Awesome Talk TV.
Yeah, so we have this going on right now for the next hour. And then for Awesome Talk, which is coming up this Tuesday, Brian Dooley, who is the proprietor of Shrunken Head Studios in California, is going to be here. He's a creature effects artist. I can't fucking say it. Creature effects artist.
He makes art happen with shit.
Yeah, and he's coming here.
Latex.
He's coming here to sit with us for Awesome Talk, which is coming on this
It's gonna
Tuesday.
be awesome. It's gonna be absolutely awesome.
So, how is everybody tonight?
I have I've been dealing with a lot of bullshit, like psychological, inside my own brain bullshit, up until about 10 minutes ago, and all of a sudden it just got better. So that's good.
You feeling okay, Andrew? Do you need me to punch you in the face or anything?
I was looking
He
more
got
for like
here and then he
a
got
dick
better.
hug,
Yeah.
like a mouth dick hug.
Yeah, I can't provide that. No, I can't provide anything like that. I'm sorry.
Well,
Sorry.
I know that's what will make me feel better, and if you can't provide it, then
Then
I'm just
how
gonna kill
come
myself.
10 minutes ago you felt better? Where did that happen?
Yeah, how'd that happen?
Like in the
It was
parking lot or
it
in
was a
cat?
it was a combination of
Did
a
you
of a
fall
bunch of things.
Dick first onto one of our cats while it was screaming?
That doesn't really make me feel better when they scream. I feel kind of guilty afterwards.
Really? It's always better when they scream.
I mean, I
Andrew.
continue on through, but no, I don't like screamers. It throws me off. It throws off my rhythm.
It depends on what you mean by screamers.
Just-
If you just mean like real loud bitches, that gets so annoying.
Am I right?
Any sort of loud, high-pitched female voice that it's I consider it a
In
scream.
general, yeah.
Just a generalized.
Well, I meant
voice.
like sexually. Loud females, sometimes they can get to the point where you're just like, no wonder why they put socks in their
Nah,
mouths.
the
Ah,
only
right.
the only obnoxious loud female voice that I could ever tolerate and deal with was Joan Rivers, actually.
Yeah.
May she rest in peace.
Yeah. Joan Rivers was awesome. You know, other than the whole view on Palestine, she was awesome, man. She was an awesome comic.
Well, yeah, I mean, she was also a devout Jew, so she had her little line in the sand drawn, as incorrect as it may have been. But everybody's entitled to be wrong.
Well, I'm
so.
an American. That doesn't mean I go along with everything that happens here.
Yeah, I know.
But she was brilliant. She was a genius, and she was one of the best stand-up comedians that ever lived.
Yeah.
And nobody can argue that point.
We always go on and on about like Louis C.K. and how great of a comedian he is, and to this day, one of my favorite episodes of Louis was the episode that Joan Rivers had a cameo in, and at the end they kind of wound up doinking.
Yeah,
which I thought was really great.
So.
Or Spaceballs.
Yes. Renee actually had a great little post when he found out. He posted, looks like what was it? It looks like I don't need this Virgin alarm anymore, or whatever it is. Oh, goodbye Virgin alarm.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
That's great, man. Hold on, I'm having a hard time getting comfortable over here for some reason.
Don't get the stick out of your ass.
I'm just not comfortable. Okay, now I'm comfortable. I feel much better now.
You don't look comfortable. You look all scrunched up and iffy. And there's a cat walking in front of the light. That's why we dimmed out a little bit there.
So welcome to Ice in the Face Live, I guess, if people who are watching on YouTube.
Is Ice in the Fizznace?
I didn't say awesome talk by accident this time.
No, that's good. That's good.
So let me jump into a topic. Can I jump into the topic?
By all means.
Okay, so couple in Missouri. They were arrested. Okay.
How come all of your stories start off with a couple?
That are arrested.
No, either a couple that are arrested or a couple that have disappeared or... It's always a couple.
The one thing I'll give to these couples that I talk about is at least they stick together.
I guess.
You know, it's not one of those things. It's not like the guy we talked about in the last show, Sarah, who's fucking dead bodies at work, and then he comes home to his wife and acts like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong.
Well,
I don't know why my dick smells like that.
In his defense, he didn't fuck any live women.
I don't really know if that's a defense or not.
Sarah, when you got a point, you got a point, and I agree with your point.
I don't think I do.
Well,
fucking something is fucking something. Period. End. You stick your dick in something, it's kind of gross.
I guess so, but my point was this: is that
says the man who just told us the only thing that would make him feel better is if someone hugged his penis with their mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he admits he's disgusting.
No, we agree that it's
wholeheartedly.
gross.
Yeah.
He's Taco Bell personified.
Not so much anymore.
You thought about just eating your hand right now, didn't you?
You
were like, oh,
I
man.
looked down and I was like, if that was slathered in some sort of sauce that they said was Tex-Mex, I would eat the shit out of it.
I like how you said how they said it was Tex-Mex. So this couple's doing drugs with a friend, okay?
Speaking of Tex-Mex.
As you are wont to do.
As people aren't not wont to do. Aren't not won't to do.
Ain't not no won't.
They were doing some serious drugs here, okay?
Meth?
Well, yes, they were doing meth. That's number one. Anybody else?
Bath salts?
No bath salts. No, bath salts are out, dude. They were in for a few
You know,
weeks. A few people got their
one
faces
dude eats
eaten
a
off.
face, and all of a sudden
And
it's bad news.
Now we all gotta suffer.
Bitches.
It was meth. That was one of the drugs.
PCP.
No PCP. I'm gonna tell you so we can get to the end of
All right,
this.
yeah.
Xanax was another one, and the other one was Dilaudid.
Oh,
Wow.
sweet.
See, Xanax and Dilaudid, I can speak from experience, are phenomenal. But mixing those with meth, that's like the ultimate upper downer mixture. Like I think my head would just fall off in the neck.
And honestly, this is only one. This is one of two meth stories I'm going to tell tonight too.
Great.
Okay, so in this
Love
story,
meth stories.
they were with a friend. It's a couple with a friend. They said the friend started acting weird, pulling his penis out and what have you. So
If he's on meth, I can't really argue him.
they decided to go to a convenience store, and he was sitting in the front seat, and he was having some trouble breathing. Well, they got to the convenience store, and it turns out he was sitting in the passenger seat dead. So they took selfies with his body, and then they dumped him on the side of the road, quote, because he started to smell.
Obviously.
Well, yeah, after the body goes, after I don't know how long it is, but shortly after you die, your sphincter muscles just kind of give up, and then stuff starts to ooze out.
Everything just lets go.
Yeah.
Everything just lets go.
And that probably started happening in the passenger seat of the car. Ironically, them getting rid of it probably didn't get rid of the smell because most of it probably had seeped into the fabric of their seat.
Well, doubtlessly there's some entrail soakage going on in the passenger seat, and it's going to take a little bit more than just a simple wipe down with the upholstery.
The breeze ain't gonna fix that shit.
A prayer circle.
A prayer circle, if you will. Oh God, this thing's going. Hold on. Hold on.
I don't want any crazy feedbackness.
So you look all right.
I look tiny and red.
Yeah. Well, so does Sarah. So you two are matching tonight.
Oh, it's adorable.
Your little Red Riding Hoods.
I called her beforehand.
Twinsies.
Twinsies.
I called her beforehand. I forgot my long
We
wig though.
text coordinated.
Yeah. It's
Well.
like, you're gonna wear the red top?
We're
Okay, cool.
textually coordinated today.
Oh, and
Hey, yo.
you're wearing a gray bottom, as am I.
That's true. And he's wearing purple tights.
You can't see those,
They
but they're
ride
there.
right
They're
up my
there.
ass crack. It's glorious.
He loves every second of it.
It's great.
Yeah, so they took selfies with the guy before they dumped him out of the car first. Would you take selfies with your dead friends
well, how's
first?
anyone going to believe you?
If I was doped out,
Right.
if I was doped out of my ass on
You
Dilaudid,
have no
Xanax,
idea
and meth,
what things you can do to your friend when you have pictures of dead people. I can tell you that from experience.
Oh, yeah? Go on.
yeah, what experience?
Well, I don't know how much of this story I can tell,
Okay, well, take it easy.
but
Take
I'll
it easy.
try my best to. Okay.
Look, like anything
I
that's
had
tough, you
a
got to slide it in
picture-
slow.
Okay, I had a picture of a dead guy.
Okay, and
Did you
Through-
Photoshop someone
no,
into
no,
it, or
no? But me and a friend of mine convinced someone that you guys know, but will remain nameless.
Oh, dear.
Here.
Uh-oh.
oh,
That we
dearie
killed
me.
someone. We were like 16 or 17
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the time.
You're
But
kids
for
doing
like
kid
a
things.
year.
Can I just guess
we
real quick?
absolutely
No,
no,
no guessing.
no. We absolutely convinced him without a shadow of a doubt that we took that picture after we killed the dude.
Wow.
And had an entire elaborate story as to how it happened.
Here's what's so funny to me is that the
And
person you told it to actually
remained friends.
believed that you would.
This, like,
I mean,
it-
how much
And
convincing?
remained friends.
How
Yeah.
much convincing needed
Well,
to
you
go
know,
into it?
really, the picture is really what seals the deal in these situations. It's always best
Truth.
to have some sort of backup.
Look, if there's anything we've learned in the press recently, it's that pictures seal the deal with
Yeah.
things and they
It-
change
now-
people's lives.
Now, as far as keeping your story straight, did you like get in touch with a relative and have them play along with you, or?
No. It was just me and a friend, and we were like, yeah, you can't tell anybody about this.
Yeah.
And you know what's sad, and this is once again this I'm making this statement not knowing who it is, and it'll probably make it funnier offline when I find out who it is. But I guarantee you, this person didn't say anything in the hopes of boning one of you. Just throwing that out there. That's how guys work.
Well,
Yeah,
if I had a dick, then maybe.
exactly.
Well, there you go.
Maybe.
So anyway, that's what they told the cops. They said that he started to smell, so we dumped him on the side of the road. But
Makes sense.
I have to appreciate their honesty.
Yeah.
that's
It's
how
not
you
like
do
they
it.
were
Look.
trying to cover it up or anything like that. They were just like, yeah, dude was dead.
Yeah.
He smelled weird. We threw him out of the road. We didn't kill
We
him.
did
It was
what we had to do.
It
Yeah.
was the drugs that we did and we gave him that killed him.
Yeah, or he took himself.
Or maybe they said that.
Why is everybody always a victim in everything?
Right.
He did it to himself.
People
brought
don't
it upon
kill
himself.
People got to start admitting more when they fuck themselves
unbelievable
up.
surplus of drugs you give them.
Well,
will
in
kill
all
them.
fairness,
Yes.
it's not like the dead dude could admit that he did it himself. He
Well,
was
I'm
dead.
sure after the autopsy comes back, they're going to say he wasn't strangled or shot or stabbed.
Yeah. Or
Just-
forcibly drugged.
He just Dilaudid himself to. I mean, they went to the store. I wonder if they like got him a Slurpee and they're like, here.
You
He's not. Why
wouldn't
doesn't
be
he?
able to hold the cup?
Now, see, that's a tricky part too. Dilaudid, meth,
That is a glorious.
and Xanax, and they drove to the fucking to the convenience store.
well, obviously, this guy was a lightweight.
Seriously.
The two of them, they can handle their shit. So
Oh,
they-
yeah.
they were like, all right, well, you got trouble breathing. Let's go to the drugstore and see if we can find something for you. And while they're in there, they probably zoned out to the little kitty toy section or
Oh, they
some
could have
shit
been
like
there
that.
for hours.
They probably were just wandering around for hours, freaking out the locals
They
and the
come
sober
back
people.
with some sidewalk chalk and whatchamacallits.
Oh,
Here,
hell yeah.
here, this'll fix it.
This'll
Yeah,
fix it.
Yeah. We're just gonna grind up the chalk and you're
And
gonna
like
snort
a
it. It's gonna be great.
pack of fluorescent socks that nobody wants.
We were in there for hours going through these, trying to find the exact right ones.
We found these pantyhose. We think they would bring out your eyes, although they're rolled in the back of your head right now.
Although I could probably just pop those suckers out right now.
You don't need them. You
Save,
don't need
Yeah.
them. We could probably sell them for a dimer.
save the 59 cents.
The necklace you could make.
Wait,
This is my buddy's
Bob?
eyes.
Bob, you awake?
You right? All
Hello?
right, pluck
Bob?
them out. Pluck them out.
All right, yeah. No, he's sleeping and he smells bad.
Listen,
Let's just
throw
roll
that
him out.
asshole out of the car, but don't get rid of those eyeballs. They're fucking gold mine.
Look
yeah.
at those baby blues.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If anything
Look at the
ever
vein
happens
structure.
to mine, if mine ever get all shitted up, I have a backup pair.
Yep.
You don't
Yeah.
come across those every day.
Put them on ice.
Yeah, it was. I saw that in that movie with Tom Cruise. What was it? Minority Report, where he swapped out his eyes and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, keep those eyes. We're gonna totally Minority Report ourselves up.
Is your microphone giving you a big fucking problem?
Maybe.
All right, hold on.
It would be better if I had known in advance that you taped it to a bunch of other wires, because I would have just moved the chair down.
Yeah, but then
But
we would have
then
had
you
to
wouldn't
adjust
be
the
in camera.
and then the camera being adjusted would have seen the cables, which is
I
what
think
we taped out.
part of what's bothering me is that I don't sound the way I in through the headphones the way I always do, and that's sort of making me feel like something's wrong.
I don't know why you don't sound the same. You know what? I'm getting.
You know what it is I'm.
It's the tape, Rick. The tape is what's making your sound off.
My voice is changing. I'm growing up. guys.
You're a big boy now.
Yeah.
Better? Better? Or
Oh,
better?
it's like
Better.
so freeing.
Or better?
Sound better?
Yeah, I guess it's just, you know what it is it doesn't have it sounds a lot more trebly.
There's no bass in her voice.
Exactly.
Now, mind you, you don't really
usually
have a
sound
lot of bass.
like Barry White, and now I kind of sound a little more like
Betty White?
like Betty White. We want a nice middle ground between a Betty and a Barry.
That would be...
That's the best I can do right now.
I don't... Lewis Black?
Maybe.
Kind of in
Maybe.
between.
Oh, that's better.
So, anyway.
Okay, so
Next topic.
So,
Pittsburgh boat wedding,
who wouldn't
Wedding?
want one of those?
right?
Would they have water out there? Like, big enough water
In the
for people to
Berg?
fucking put a boat in?
Well,
To get married on?
Like, I mean, if you got, like, an in-ground pool of a decent size, I guess you can kind of...
I'd put a fucking yacht in an in-ground pool if it was big enough.
Fuck yeah.
You know me, look around this place. I'll jam as much shit in the hole as I can possibly get. I don't give a fuck.
It just Johnny Holmes everything into anything.
Everything. I'm just wedging it in. I got the Crisco out and ready to roll.
You mean Cisco?
Well,
Oh, Crisco for the lubrication. I
yeah, the
gotcha.
lubrication, so I can keep
thought
wedging.
Cisco, you mentioned yacht before, so I obviously assumed if you have a yacht, you're going to have Cisco on the yacht.
Yeah, well, that would be a cool yacht. That'd be
Cisco
a good,
and Cristal.
oh, there'd be tons of Cristal.
Cristal.
Actually, Cristal ain't the thing anymore. It's something else now, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's Jack Daniels.
No, it's some other fucking wine or champagne or something.
Whatever.
So
Some fag juice.
this guy,
This fucking guy.
the groom, while he's out on the boat, hits on a pregnant server. By touching her, he tried to pour... This is what they said. He tried to pour alcohol down her throat.
Down a pregnant girl's throat.
Yeah.
I've had someone pour
Wait.
peach schnapps down my throat once.
Were you pregnant?
Was it against your will?
No, not before I tasted it.
Were you pregnant?
No, but
That's-
if I was, I would have been like, keep going.
We got to drown this little fucker out of
Yeah.
me.
Let's get rid of this problem.
Let's fix this right now. So he hit on the fucking... He hit
Yeah.
on a server.
That's kind of like a double or triple whammy. I mean, first off, you know, you're hitting on a server at your own stupid wedding, idiot. Second off, you're at a wedding. It's yours.
Yep.
Double idiot.
Double idiot. So far.
Thirdly, you're
it
trying
gets
to
worse.
Thirdly, you're trying to pour alcohol down a pregnant woman's throat.
Yeah.
Triple threat right there.
I just don't understand how they say he tried to pour alcohol down her. Like, did he grab her by the hair and yank her yak open?
no,
and-
that's pretty easy. I can try to fucking pour this down your throat.
yeah, and I'll be like, no, thank you. You know? Like,
Technically, I just tried to pour alcohol down your throat.
Okay.
I didn't succeed. I tried.
yeah, but I feel like in a police report, I wouldn't use what just happened there as like a thing that happened.
Oh
It'd
no,
have to
it
be
was
major.
it was probably a lot more major. He was probably already hammered, and he probably did grab at some part of her body and go, "Here,
Well-
lady, if you drink this,
What
so
was
that
he
way I
drink-
can
what
bang
was
you
he
and my
drinking?
wife."
What was he trying to pour down her throat?
I don't
Alcohol?
know, some sort of alcohol. They didn't say
We'll
what.
we'll go with Cristal.
Yeah.
Well, I was just wondering if it was like a light white. Like
a nice Zinfandel or-
wine,
I doubt
or if
it.
it was like
I doubt
a
it. If you're
fucking
that far
flask
out,
full of absinthe.
yeah. If
Yeah,
you're
I
that
don't
if you're
know.
that far out in the boonies, it was probably a Budweiser or some nasty shit like that.
Yeah. So upon reaching the shore, her boyfriend was laying in wait. I guess she called back to the mainland, you know,
Oh,
on the deck.
Hey there, Lenny. This man's trying to pour booze down your baby mama's throat.
Yeah.
You better slit his face open with a gun.
A brawl ensued.
Ooh, brawls.
Now, part of this brawl also included the groom's brother, who is a state trooper.
Good.
Everybody was arrested, and they made sure in the article to say that the bride was left on the curb alone by the end.
Congratulations. This is a little quick snapshot of the rest of your stupid life.
Well, that's a good point, man, Drew, because that makes me want to just say to her, look, you've got it figured out already. From here on out, if you don't get out of this, this is your fault.
Yeah.
I am fucking sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you have seen all the cards dealt in front of you.
On day one.
Not
They've
even
been
day
dealt.
one. Like, how long do you think they were together before this little fucking...
Doesn't matter. They're married now. They hit the reset button.
Yeah.
This is day one of marriage. Well, think of it this way, right? When you get married,
I don't feel
you don't
like it's a
celebrate the
reset
anniversary or when
button,
you
like,
dated. You
is
celebrate
there
your
like-
wedding
Is
anniversary.
there
Yeah, you
like
do.
an
You absolutely do.
example? Is there like a word for the exact opposite of a reset button? Like, what's the term for like
A continuation button?
What's the term for like, oh fuck, we're doing this again, but shit's gotten a lot way more out of hand? Because we just got married.
That's
button.
the holy
changing
shit
the
handle.
difficulty level.
Yeah,
so you've done the
exactly.
playthrough the first time
It's like
on easy,
you ranked
and you're like,
up, but you can only get weapons in level 1, like
Yeah.
level 1 weapons still. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
yeah,
Yeah.
at that point you've already done the playthrough on easy mode, but to actually get the real ending, you have to play through again on normal or difficult mode.
Yeah.
Fucking
And at that
dicks.
point in time, like, there's no save points. You know, if you die, you're just dead.
You can't store weapons in treasure chests.
No, there's no storage at all. It's what you have with you.
You
what
can't
you have
store
on
them
in
in your
hands.
newly acquired wife. I
No.
mean, you can.
But that would probably cause a divorce, which is immediately a game over.
God, marriage just sounds like giving up. Like, fuck it. All right, I guess this is happening.
It actually makes Minecraft sound playable.
But very rarely do I
Get-
see people get married and I go, yeah, that makes sense. Like Damien got married and I went, yeah, I understand that
Yeah,
completely.
there are certain people out there where you see them as a couple and you're like, well, duh. And then there are other people out there where you're like, I'm wondering how long. Like, you wanna create a pool.
But then there's some people where you're like, please hurry up and get to the end of this.
Yeah.
So we're
I'm
not miserable
so
anymore.
Tired of following this story. It's like following Lost.
And what's miserable is all
it
three
ends
of us have been in
poorly.
all of those situations before.
You've been?
Oh, I have. Yeah, I've absolutely been.
You've never been married.
No, I've been in all those relationships.
None of you
types.
have been
No.
married
No.
but me. So go fuck
That's true.
all
You
of
have
yourselves.
been married. That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
I am the only one that understands this.
So enlighten us.
Dumbass.
Everything you said was true.
All right, thank you. All right, well, let's make a list.
All right, well, there's that.
Somebody write something down. I need a giant Star
No
Wars
need
pen.
to check it twice.
Bam! All right, we're going to write this
You
down.
write
All
some
right.
shit there, son.
Yeah. So the bride's left on the curb, kicked to the curb alone with the rest of the trash, just out there.
She better have filed for divorce that day.
That minute. No, you can get it nullified, right?
Wait, why is she? It was the groom that was pouring alcohol down some other bitches.
Oh, he was also
Going.
grabbing up on her and
Some
touching
other-
her.
and don't
Just some random chick.
some
It was a
random
server on the
pregnant
boat.
server.
Oh, it was a server.
A
Sorry.
pregnant server.
So-
Don't forget the pregnant
Got
part.
it.
That's the part that still baffles me.
It's also
if you're a promiscuous fella and you're at a wedding and you're gonna be flirtatious with ladies, you're just immediately gonna get drawn to the preggers.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's just me being a dick, but I'm sorry if I'm gonna tie the knot with this one here, and this is like my last fleeting stupid chance.
You have to
because I'm
have a
an idiot.
serious pregnant chick fetish
Apparently,
for
yeah.
that to be your version of going down in a blaze of glory.
I don't condone pregnancy, but I gotta,
And very rarely marriage.
and very rarely marriage, but I gotta say that I gotta hand it to the girl's boyfriend for waiting on shore and beating the fucking shit out of this guy.
Yeah, that guy deserved
because if she's pregnant,
Dude,
and on a
I'm
boat,
sorry,
hold on,
but
if
he's
she's
on a boat.
pregnant
He
and on
missed
a
a
boat,
glorious opportunity. Who the fuck waits till they're on land?
No,
You're on a
the
god-
boyfriend was waiting on land. He wasn't
Wait.
on the boat with them.
Wait,
this
okay,
is the
I am
server's
the-
boyfriend.
The server's boyfriend. The server's out doing her job
I
on a
am
boat.
imagining such a very different story
I'm
than the one
curious,
you
What
described.
did you just hear?
What fictional
What-
tale?
My version of the story was that people got married. They were there was a celebration for the marriage on a boat.
Yes.
The guy who got married was
groom.
Yeah, the groom was
Yeah, there's a term
hitting
for that.
on one of the waitresses.
He was.
Who happened to be pregnant.
So far, you're right.
I'm still going.
So the
So
boyfriend of
eventually-
the server, you mean?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know why I was confusing it with the person involved with the drunk guy. Because if you're on a boat,
Yeah.
when the fuck else is the best? Like, that's clearly unless
Yeah,
you're at the top of a skyscraper.
You just fucking
that's a
Osama bin Laden him over the side.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
exactly. No, this guy was obviously at home or at his own job, and his girlfriend, who is, I'm assuming, pregnant with his child,
Yeah.
called up and said, "This asshole's trying to pour booze down my throat."
Yeah.
Maybe
And
the
he was like,
server
"All
was
right."
pregnant with his child. And
Holy,
Holy
shit.
shit.
levels.
You
And he
just
was-
M. Night
yeah,
Shyamalan the
yeah.
shit out of that.
And he was like, "Drink up, bitch.
I don't want to be no baby mama twice.
Yeah.
Or baby mama
This
daddy.
is my fucking wedding, and your pregnancy's not going to ruin it for me."
That's right. Now sit down. Shut up.
Now
Yeah.
drink this Cristal, ho.
Yeah, ho.
Yep. And then when he gets back on the beach, his son from a previous relationship is
Holy-
waiting there to beat him up.
Holy fuck.
No.
Yeah,
No.
deal with it.
No.
Deal with it.
The son from the previous relationship is waiting there to also fuck the same waitress because Pop and son are both banging the same waitress.
That's creepy
Unreal.
and incestuous.
Well, no, it's not because it's
Oh,
not
the son
anybody's
from
mother.
the last girlfriend.
No, this is Dad's side project, and now the son's on board.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, he's not on board.
That
He's
sounds like a
waiting
horrible
on the
cover
beach.
band, Dad's side project.
Side project. Just some ditzy 20-year-old.
It's like, no, man, I'm going to cover Led Zeppelin. It's going to be cool.
Yeah. Led who? All right.
No, I'm going to spell lead like the metal, L-E-A-D, Zeppelin. That
I
way.
didn't get to do the chicken dance yet. Wait, I didn't get to do the
I
chicken
wanna
dance.
be a chicken.
Man,
I
all we do is
wanna
electric
be
slide.
duck,
What the
so
fuck?
I, fuck. All right,
All
next topic.
Sarah, do you have anything, or should I keep going?
Do whatever you want.
Fine.
You just
Do
head
whatever
down,
I
power
want.
through.
Okay, so there's something I wanted to bring up to you guys, especially because I thought you'd have a field day with this.
Oh, goody.
All right, so this is another one that's going to get worse the more I say.
Oh, goody.
Women are getting sick,
Okay, that is pretty bad.
and they are having reactions to illegal butt injections.
That sounds
And
stupid.
it's the same as the reactions they have to every other illegal injection that they insist on getting.
Yeah. Stories of hotel room injections and club girls saying that on any given night, 80% of girls in a dance club have illegal butt injections. And they've been found
What
with motor
state?
oil, fix-a-flat, cement injected in their ass. And they're getting sick because
I
their
have to
fucking
admit,
livers are processing
Fix
all
a
this.
flat. That's pretty
Right?
inventive.
Right?
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
pretty inventive.
I guess that's pretty MacGyver-y of them. Like, oh, my ass needs a little filling. Oh, fix
Yeah.
it flat. That makes tires big. Maybe it'll make my ass big.
Perfect.
Oh God, liver failure.
But it's a thing though. It's a culture. Like people get together and go to a shady
I was-
hotel and just let a guy stick
was-
a tube full of shit in their ass.
I was watching a show. I don't fucking remember what the hell it was, but it was like ER doctors talking about crazy things.
Ah.
we saw the same one. It was
Yes.
a bunch of transvestites who came in and they were getting the butt injections.
Yes.
And one got sick and she was like
That
cemented
was
in the
the
ass.
most-
Yeah, she
Poorly
got him ass
reenacted.
cemented.
Show I've ever seen.
It was so poorly. Like I like how the doctor was like, and then I figured out these weren't exactly ladies.
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
no.
I don't think that's how it happened. I think he was like, and then when I had to do the exam, I noticed there was a penis or something like
Yeah.
that. And I'm just
No.
like,
I
noticed-
really?
This
Well,
lady's got a dick.
I noticed when we went into the bathroom and I was gonna fucking pork her that
Yeah.
she was a he.
That she was packing some pork herself.
So after I railed her in the asshole,
Yeah. I realized that there was cement in there.
yeah,
I thought I should stop.
I smacked that bitch's ass so hard I broke my hand and I realized this isn't natural.
Yeah, no.
So we did an MRI and we found cement.
We found
5
cement.
pounds of
We
cement
found
in
my
her butt
semen
cheeks.
and cement around
And
the
she
same
was pregnant
general
with my
area.
ass child,
Your butt boy.
my butt baby.
So I made her become a waitress on a yacht.
Yeah.
Where all
Oh
become
man,
all comes full
what
circle.
what would a butt pregnant person look like? I mean, regular pregnancy, it's out
All
in
right,
front.
all
So
right.
butt
Ar-
pregnant,
Arnold
I'm
got this.
assuming you're gonna have a
Schwarzenegger.
flap in the back.
I got this. I
Like
got this.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Rosie O'Donnell mixed together somehow.
Like
What?
in the ass or all
Yeah.
over?
Both.
I was gonna say like so one ass cheek is Rosie O'Donnell, the other is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I said mixed together. I said
Okay, so you got one
mixed
giant
together,
muscly
Not
butt
in
cheek.
the same company.
No. It's a muscly butt cheek that's got a layer of fat over it.
Mm.
It's a hybrid. It's not like one side is one side is the other.
And the other side's all O'Donnelled up.
No. Both sides are
They're just a
O'Donnelled up
mixture.
on top of
So that-
Schwarzenegger's
it just,
muscle.
it just all sounds very lumpy to me.
It's just a bag of
That's
shapes.
life.
You know, it seems like a lumpy life. I see you're all lumped up. Yeah, I'm ass pregnant.
Lumped up
I'm
and ass
nose
pregnant.
blind
I'm
and ass pregnant.
I'm lumped up and nose blind.
I can't see out my nose anymore.
Yeah.
I can only see with my stupid eyes and my asshole.
And my friend's eyes that I keep in a jar.
My
I
ass
feel like
eyes and my
Stones
front
has
mouth.
said most of these sentences.
Stone says sentences that I have never heard any. I know I keep saying it, but I will say it again. He was here the other day, and I said something about cologne or something. He was like, "Listen, I know a little bit about the fragrance industry." And I was like, "You're the only person I know that would
I was
say
like,
that."
really, dude?
unless you are a CEO of
Yeah.
like Calvin Klein or some other big
We
fucking
make
fragrance
shit
country.
stink.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no person out there that should say I know a thing or two about the fragrance industry.
Proudly.
Yeah, and don't say it proudly. You fucking work for you do solar panels. That
So-
has nothing to do with fragrances. Shut up.
So let me ask you guys something.
Power perfume bottles.
Doubtlessly, throughout your lives, there has been a moment at some point in your youth or later or earlier where you've walked into a shady place in a shady situation, you get some shady business done, and you got to get the fuck out of there.
You.
We're shady as fuck up in
we're-
this bitch.
Yeah, this place, if people walk in here and they just go, I think John Pfeiffer said it best when he's like, what was I going to be fucking indoctrinated into a cult when I got here? I had no idea what was going on. So
It's about right. It's about right. It's kind
I
of a cult.
just can't imagine a culture where you walk into a dirty old Motel 6 so a stranger can stick a needle in your ass.
and shoves and inject something.
You don't ask.
No.
Look, if you go to a fucking hotel room and get your ass cheeks stuffed with shit, that is your fault.
Yes.
There's this
100%.
thing going on lately where nothing's anybody's fault, and that
Mm.
really pisses me off. That is your fault. You did it.
Accept
Look,
the
if
blame.
the train is coming down the tracks and you're standing there looking at it and it hits you and you have every ability to get out of the way,
It's your fault.
get the fuck out of the way.
Yep.
Like, well, the train shouldn't hit me. I understand that, but we don't live in a perfect world where it's Roger Rabbit and somebody moves the tracks
No.
and the train goes around.
If all things are fair in this world, in that situation, while idiot number one is standing on the track staring at the train going, "Oh, this train should stop." Idiot number two, the train conductor, is looking at this idiot going, "Oh, he should get off the track."
Yeah.
So if everybody was like-minded, everybody would get hit by a fucking train.
Well, it's not exactly what they're thinking in the train. They're actually trained not to do anything when someone's on the train.
Yeah, that's true.
They
Yeah.
have
Just
to
head down,
not
power
do
through.
anything.
Yeah, they have
They
to.
have no choice.
They have no choice, yeah.
If you do something because someone's on the track, you actually will more likely kill many, many more people for miles.
Exactly.
So what does a conductor do when they hit somebody? Just cover their eyes? I mean,
They
The
look
engineers
away, and
just
after
keep
they
going.
yeah
Just
they
keep
They
going,
don't have
yeah.
any choice.
They have no
They
choice.
kind of
And
just
then
divert their
report it as
eyes.
soon
You
as they
hear the
can.
splash, and then you call up someone and be like, "Yeah, we got to clean up in aisle 6."
yeah. I don't know.
Pretty much all you can do.
It just seems to me like if somebody's gonna stick a needle in you, you should at least know what's in it. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Just know what's in it.
Or
Yes,
better
keep
option,
that in mind
don't
when you
have
get a
people
flu
put needles
vaccine.
in you.
I agree with that one. Keep that in mind when you get a flu vaccine. What another bullshit shot
Don't have people put needles in you.
that you don't need.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Said those of us covered in tattoos.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I needed these.
Yeah, I know.
Now
If I
I'm
didn't-
cool.
If I didn't have these, I would die and get beat up by large people.
Yeah. So I gotta stay cool.
That's
Right.
what midgets say all the time.
I was afraid they were gonna beat me up.
Sorry, I meant Eskimos.
No, sorry. I mean Inuits.
Aren't they dwarves?
Gnomes.
Gnomes.
So new analysis shows that Miami has the lowest quality of life in America.
Yeah.
Miami specifically?
Yeah.
It's
Wow,
the-
I bet the rest of Florida is fucking super excited about those.
Yeah, it's,
Like,
it's
thank God, dodge that bullet. Only
Miami's
bullet
the
will-
dead center of Florida.
Only
And Florida
bullet-
is the worst state in the world.
Only bullet in Florida you'll ever dodge.
how in the fuck did you end up with Florida? Okay, you got Disney World down there. The Magic Kingdom is down there. You got nice weather, nice
What?
beaches, and
You
somehow
don't get nice weather.
it turns into cocaine.
psychos, mostly people above 95 years old, which means that they're mostly nose
I'm
blind,
going
eye
back.
blind,
I'm
ear
going
blind.
back.
This is where
Most of the people around you that maybe are smiling are tourists.
I can give you a breakdown of it really quick. The reason why Florida is as fucked as it is for all of those reasons interacting with each other. When you have a majority that's been around since Teddy Roosevelt, they get easily manipulated because the fucking politicians down there know what they want to see, so they know how to get in. Once the crooked politicians are in, and by crooked I mean more so than the usual politician.
Right.
Or that they have a limp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of the two. Once they're in, they kind of get bought out by drug lords and all sorts of other shit. So
Yeah.
the drugs come in. Once the drugs come in, the minority, which is people under the age of 900,
Yeah.
get these drugs, do these drugs, go fucking batshit, and decide to wear a DEA shirt to fucking Disneyland, and then cause a huge stink. That's the way Florida works.
It just seems to me like they've got all the makings of something that could be great, but they just keep fucking it up.
Listen, we're all
That's
gonna have
any
to
part of
deal
the
with this.
planet right now, Rick.
Because at some point in the not too distant future, a Star Wars theme park will be opening in Florida, and
Oh,
we're
boy.
all just gonna have to brave the fucking
Yeah, brave the storm.
war zone.
We're
that
just gonna
is.
have to go down and
Then-
spend $100 a ticket and
Yes.
stand in line for
All of these
90%
things are
of the
gonna
day.
no wheelchairs in Disney. Go right to the front,
Oh, you fucking cutting motherfucker!
and it is amazing.
Yeah.
What about the people that are pushing the wheelchairs?
They go
yeah.
with me because they
Oh,
have to push me
snap.
to the front.
Well,
Yeah.
we're just gonna have to bring you up to like 500 or 600 pounds, so we need 2 people to push you around.
I do have more than one wheelchair.
Yeah, there's
I
other
can
solutions.
totally pretend to not walk.
We could throw you down the stairs.
I'll just
make
kick
I don't
you in the
need to.
kneecaps.
I don't need to pretend to fall downstairs. I know what broken bones feel like. I'll just fucking be like, "Ah, my legs are hurt."
The
Dad.
hurting me.
I have that I have the fibromyalgia in my feet.
Yeah.
Fibromyalgia.
Nobody's pushing you to the front of the line with fibromyalgia, though.
Oh, but it hurts so bad I can't stand or walk or anything.
This
Can
is
you just how about the front of the hot dog line? Can I get to the front of that line at
Your
least?
$8,000 hot dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, it's going to cost $8,000. There's like 70 species of animal in that.
Yeah.
It's
and
expensive.
They grind
it's a
up.
hybrid.
They also grind up all the. Yeah.
They just call it hybrid meat. That's what they should call it.
They
now.
grind up all the missing children down there and all the ones who don't want to work anymore.
Yeah, all the old Mickey Mouse costumes that have jizz and other stains on them. They
Yeah.
just grind that up in there too.
Yeah, and I assume masturbating in a Mickey Mouse costume would be easy. You just slide your arm in, but you leave the
The costume.
cloth costume arm just
Yeah.
sort of,
You got a limp
fapping
Mickey
away
arm
in the
out there.
breeze, and then you put your regular arm inside your widened stomach, and you just, just go nuts at it.
Really, just looks
You
like
would
Mickey's
be
doing a little
so
hula dance.
like people in those costumes faint sometimes because it's so fucking hot. It's
It
like,
wouldn't be as hot
like
if they stopped
two-
jerking off in there.
It's like 200 degrees in there. So
Yeah.
you're gonna fucking jerk yourself into a coma.
Yeah, into
get-
a frenzy.
That brings a whole new meaning to the term heat stroke.
And hey, that was good. That was a good one.
Thank you.
Okay, so speaking of Andrew, meth, jerking off, and a whole bunch of other things that come together.
I don't like where this is going.
Andrew Frey, 37 years old, was in a restaurant high on meth.
Okay.
He began making outbursts before publicly masturbating. Then the police showed up.
And masturbated with him.
They tased him. Okay.
And he didn't
Dude,
care.
He was
probably
unfazed.
They tased him to the point of orgasm.
He was unfazed but not untased. I just have to say, dude, he had to have came so
Hold on, he didn't come.
retardedly hard.
Wow,
He didn't come.
Like if they got that, if they had timed that perfectly,
Oh my God, that's
it would have
sex.
been the most insane orgasm
Of all time.
ever created.
It would have been worth dying
It
during.
would have been.
I wouldn't-
It
I
would have
wouldn't have
been
minded
the
that. I wouldn't have minded
absolute
that.
best way possible for dying.
So now he gets tased. He's unfazed. And then he fought off. After being tased,
With his dick.
he fought off 15 15 police officers.
While
that were
still
all-
maintaining an erection?
Gave him
not only
superpowers.
maintaining an erection,
Gave him superpowers.
but he continued to masturbate the whole
Good.
way through.
Bravo.
However, he never came. They stopped him.
Eye of the tiger.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
They ended up
They
getting.
stopped him. I'm sorry. After all that work, if I was cop number 16, I'd be like, "Well, boys, just back
Yeah.
up. Let him finish.
Yeah, let
do
him
his
finish.
thing.
You don't know what
He
he's
earned
been
it.
through,
He
guys.
fucking earned this.
Yeah, you don't know what he's.
You don't know.
Yeah, the guy's all bruised and battered. He's like, I'm gonna
Twitching.
finish the fuck out of this. You know, twitch. Oh, like, his hair's all fried out from being tased repeatedly. His ball hair's smoking.
His hat's all like, ah. If you keep doing that, I can't come, asshole.
I like how you
Lightning
assume that after being tased and attacked by 15 police officers, his hat is still atop his head.
Oh, I'm probably wrong, but I'm assuming that he had the wherewithal to bend over, pick the hat up, and place it back on, but slightly askew.
Slightly askew.
A
Yeah.
bit-
Oh yeah.
a
Yeah.
little
Sure.
Bit of hair just
I mean, hey,
sticking
look,
out
if
right
he's
now.
not gonna take his hand off his dick, he's probably he's like gonna be fighting out there like Neo in the Matrix.
I
Man.
know,
just,
right?
Just against Agent Smith.
He's-
What were you gonna say?
I was going to say, well, that's because that's not real.
Oh, well, apparently it was real in Florida the other day when this motherfucker was jerking off and beating up cops left and right.
Dude, that's like the American dream right there. Doped up on meth, beaten off, and punching cops in the face.
That's the new
That's-
American dream.
that's-
Tased
It used-
right
until
there.
you
It
come
used
to
be-
death.
Yeah.
It used to be
That
getting a
is the
job,
way to
having a
go.
white house with a white picket fence, 2.5 kids, a wife, and a
Yeah, that was the
Isn't
sedan.
it
American dream.
amazing?
Now
Well,
it's
isn't
doped
that
out
the
of your
most-
mind, jerking off and punching a cop.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing that was like the epitome? It still is for a lot of people.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
Those
break
people are
that all
idiots.
down. Like,
Yeah.
that's like the end game. That's like people's end game idea of happiness, even though they are trying to achieve that end game somewhere in their late 20s.
It's a totally,
early 30s, mid 20s,
Like
maybe.
artificially implanted dream,
Yep.
which condemns you to a life of comfortable slavery. Is basically what the fuck it is. You work
Comfortable misery.
comfortable misery you prefer over
Comfortable,
trying.
miserable slavery.
It's just enough to keep you getting up and going to work every day.
You know what keeps me going to work every day? No, I'm asking. I have no idea
No, yeah,
why. I'm stretching. I'm grasping at straws.
I just
I'm
don't want to
really-
be homeless.
I just
You know,
sometimes it seems like I just don't want to be home.
yeah,
You
well,
know,
there's that.
just a
you know?
change of venue from time to time is
Yeah.
good, but yeah.
Yeah.
So what's next?
What's next?
What's next on our list of topicia?
Well, here we go. Let's see. Which one do I want to put out there? In Germany.
Ooh, Germania.
Yeah, we're going.
Deutschland.
We're going overseas.
Hey, real quick, random side point. The song Deutschland, 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 Überladen. It's illegal to sing that
Really?
in Germany. Yeah,
Why?
if you sing that out loud, you get arrested because that was the national anthem for the Third Reich.
So they get to. So you're arrested if you sing that?
Yep.
Oh, that
Wow.
that reminds me of something okay, so a woman in North Carolina ordered a
Was arrested for singing
Southern
Deutschland.
chicken sandwich whilst her and her offspring went through the, I don't know, drive-through or store, whatever, it's not important.
Whatever the
Anyway,
fuck it was.
she opened the sandwich to put mayonnaise on it,
Like you do.
and on the
As
bun,
one art not wont to do.
and on the bun, it looked to me kind of like someone maybe did it with like cooking oil or like butter. I don't know, but it had a swastika like sort of emblazoned
Like,
into the bun.
Into the inside of the bun.
Kind of the way, like, if you've
Sweet.
got some oil on bread and it would stain it. It looked like that, but a swastika. So
Okay.
the woman was pissed, and McDonald's is like profusely apologizing for this, like,
you know,
and they're saying that
look.
they fired the person that did it, and all this stuff. But none of this matters.
Wait, and they're sure
What
somebody
matter-
did it. It wasn't like Jesus in a piece of
No.
toast.
Like
Okay.
someone did this,
Okay.
and McDonald's is pissed about it. So anyway, This is the best part. Oh, wait, she did say, is this a joke? Does somebody really think they're funny? Many people died because of that symbol, and it's not something that should be taken lightly. It's not something that should be thrown around.
Yeah.
And she was particularly offended because her grandfather fought in World War II.
So did mine.
Now, that's not, none of this, this is the part that I was like, ugh,
Go
really?
ahead.
Is when she said, while she felt the incident raised questions about the training that McDonald's staff received, it would not stop her from eating there again. And her quote was, I'm a loyal customer, and that's why I don't want people like that representing them.
You're a fucking
Yes, we don't
consumer.
want-
You're an ignorant,
we don't
dumb
want-
fucking consumer.
Like, she wasn't thinking about herself. She was thinking about McDonald's.
Yes,
I don't want
right, yeah.
them represented by the wrong crowd.
yes.
Good thing you have people like me on your side
Yeah.
who will
Thank
come
God
and
we have people like you to
let
make
you
a
know who
huge
to watch
fucking
out for.
stink and make a national story out of something that very well may have
The
just been a
second
fuck
you
up.
read, well, I'm not going to stop eating it.
Yeah, it's
It
fuck
makes
you.
me. Any validity, which there was none anyway, in my opinion. Like the only validity to that story, as far as anger
this
goes,
is the whole
to me,
Rihanna thing all over again.
is that I have an issue with people touching my food,
Mm-hmm.
and but in turn, I also have a big problem touching other people's food for
Sure.
the same reason. I feel like it's rude and disrespectful because I don't want people's fucking hands all over my food, so I won't put my hands on theirs,
Yeah,
even
nobody
if they're
likes
clean.
food hands or shrimp
So
fingers.
the idea of seeing something written in my food, while what was written wouldn't necessarily bother me, the idea of knowing that someone was fidgeting with my food outside the normal lines of put this on, put this
Yeah,
on,
right.
wrap it up, is what would fuck me up.
Yeah, what if you used semen to make
You
that
know,
swastika?
It could have been
A
any.
semen swast.
Well, there's a certain
semastica.
there's a certain percentage of semen that McDonald's allows to go through its food. It's
Yeah.
something like 80 or 90%.
Yeah, sure.
It's a small margin.
Yeah, just
So
a little
anyway,
semen here and there. Gonna hurt anybody?
But the second that you
High protein.
end the fight with, I don't want people like
Yeah,
that
right,
represent.
right.
You don't want people like McDonald's represented by that. The same company that opens up outside of Holocaust museums
Yeah.
and shit. Like you. Like they're like McDonald's outside of fucking concentration camps now, like the ones that are still standing
yeah.
that you can go and visit. Like you don't want that company represented by someone who isn't making money off of the same thing that McDonald's is making money off of,
Yeah,
but
right.
in much higher and unbelievable
yeah,
amounts.
yeah.
Wow, good job,
Yeah.
nameless North Carolinian.
Yeah, way to go. Thanks a lot. Are you fucking kidding me?
Please do us all a favor and eat more McDonald's.
Yeah, eat as
Yeah.
much McDonald's as you can stuff into your
You
stupid fucking mouth.
anti-Semitic bitch.
I want to see you shovel 18 Big Macs down your gullet in one sitting.
All that says to me is the only reason she pointed out there was a swastika in her bun.
It was because she wanted a free
get
fucking
the
Big
shit.
Mac.
fucking
Free
free
shit.
shit.
That's
Yup.
it.
Yeah, because when you end it by going, well, I'm not going to stop eating it, you like look over like hint, hint, hint.
And by the way, stop being a loyal customer to things.
Yeah.
Be a customer. Being a loyal
be a
customer means
discerning
you can be-
customer.
Yeah.
Like that's like okay. So I have an HP laptop, right? It was sent to me with a blown pixel in the fucking screen. It overheated when I got it. The fucking disk drive still doesn't work, even though I've sent it to fucking. Now the warranty ran out, and the shit didn't work. I'm not gonna buy HP again.
Yeah.
Like that's it. I'm not a loyal customer. I want the fucking manufacturer to make it so I want something from them. I'm not just gonna take bullshit.
Yeah. No,
Like-
this is a perfect story. Your last laptop was an HP and it
was
kicked
awesome.
ass.
So I moved on and got another one.
Now they fucked up. So guess
now
what? Your next laptop ain't
is
gonna
Mac.
be fucking HP.
It's Mac.
There you go.
That's it. At least the Mac shit doesn't fucking do this.
Now
That was
I have a
I'm
topic
loyal
as
Way
well.
consumer.
loud.
Go fuck yourself.
I have a nice topic to bring up. This is
Your burp smells like a fart. It
My-
smells like it came out of an ass injection.
Well, it
Please
tastes
don't
like
mix
wild
my
blueberry
microphone
beer.
fluff up with his microphone.
His
fluff
microphone fluff is now getting its
or
own glass
anyone
case.
else's microphone
I-
fluff ever.
I have a really interesting
I have
topic.
my own for a reason.
As of late, a lot of the smartphone companies, the guys that do the software for it, Google came out with it already with OK Google. Microsoft is coming out with Hey Cortana, and Apple is coming out with Hey Siri, which is it's an always-on microphone function where basically
Yeah.
instead of having to fire up an app for voice recognition, you can just say it and the phone goes, "Oh, you're talking to me," and fire something up. So that's
It's like a girlfriend that you kind of wish you didn't have.
Yeah.
Well-
at least you can
well,
turn that one off. Am I right?
This is what I'd like to bring up,
You
especially
pour enough alcohol on her face.
Hey, clink.
yeah, as long as she's
There.
pregnant and on a boat, you can get away with it.
Yeah.
And your brother's a cop.
Yeah.
Well,
it-
maybe. I guess apparently not now. But my question to you is not really how obnoxious of a feature it is. It comes down to the security aspect of it. It comes down to a privacy level.
Yeah.
The way that it works is it's an always-on microphone.
Yeah.
So this microphone is technically on 24/7.
And who's the controller behind the curtain with all of this?
Exactly. Well, that's the question that I posed to you. Now, the research that I've done on it has always said that the microphone that's always on is only being listened to by the phone itself, and it'll only activate if the specific catchphrase is mentioned.
Yeah, right, sure.
However, if it's listening for a specific combination of words, then obviously it has to listen to all of the other words in case it hears it, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe, unless there's a trigger word. There might be a command that turns it on. But
Well, yeah,
but
most of them are
anything-
like, "Hey Google"
I mean,
or "Okay Siri" or something like that.
some people say, that you're being an alarmist if you got rid of that new Facebook app, the Messenger app, which I did. I deleted it. Yeah, it was slightly convenient, but also completely unnecessary. And because I can still do messages through Facebook without the fucking thing. So I don't really get why the fuck I needed it to begin with.
You will need it.
But that thing turned on by itself whenever it wanted. It said it right there. And like, you know what, dude? That's like when they said that they weren't listening to our conversations and they weren't wiretapping. And then they found out that like Verizon submitted like 50 million people's fucking information to the NSA and shit.
Like
and it's like,
580,000, but
yeah,
still,
it's like,
way
fuck you,
more.
man. Like, no fucking way. And it's not preventing anything. Like, that's such bullshit.
That actually reminds me of something I just read about. A bunch of cell phone towers were discovered, and they're not entirely sure where they came from.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where was that at?
Well, hey.
All over the country.
Good. So maybe just, do something about them. Shut them down. Cut the, because if no one's going
A
to
lot
take
of
claim
them,
responsibility.
and a bunch of them were discovered around military bases. So now they're
Shocking.
wondering if it's military cell phone towers that are
It could
there
be.
to intercept. Not all of them, though. Not all of them were found around military bases.
Okay.
Just some of them.
Some of them I could.
If it's military's poles set up to intercept people around the base, or if it's people spying on our military, putting the poles up near bases to listen in on them.
wait, look.
with
hold on a minute.
this theory, for me, it's like the whole horses versus zebras thing. Everybody hears hoof prints, they think zebras. That you're overcomplicating it. At least I think. I have no fucking basis on this at all. This is just my personal theory. What it most likely is and the reason why I'm going with it is because it's the most logical. Is it's a cell network that was probably set up specifically for government activity. So,
Oh, yeah,
like
it
the
absolutely
president
is
may
that.
very well have a Obama phone, so to speak. Not like the shitty little flip thing
Yeah.
that he handed out. It's like, he's got like a fucking iPhone there that connects to its own secure network completely.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
If you work in an office building or anything like that, you know what an intranet is.
Right, exactly.
Where
yeah.
it's just
Yeah, that's
all
what I
in-house.
was thinking.
If
And
people can't understand what an intranet is after already knowing what an internet is, then shut up.
then
Most
you
people
don't deserve the internet.
I don't think most people know what an intranet is. It's like an internal internet.
Yeah, that's why they call it an intra.
Yeah. So continue.
No, that was
Okay.
just my idea. Is it could be any number of things. That's what my money's on, because that seems to be like the most logical thing. But I also know that we don't live in a fucking logical world at all.
Or an honest one either. I mean,
No.
like,
Definitely not.
they're definitely listening to you jerk off on your fucking phone somewhere.
They're listening to our podcast. I guarantee you, at least one of our viewers is some NSA motherfucker with his pants around his ankles going, "Aw, damn it, this isn't some porno."
Yeah, fuck. Jesus
Speaking
Christ.
of which, whoever you are, random NSA agent, thanks for bumping up our views.
Yeah,
Thanks,
man, it helps.
guys.
It helps.
Thanks, America. Thanks, Obama.
Okay, do I have time to throw one more in there?
Yeah, I think so.
Thought you would have loved this as food lovers.
We do love food.
Foodies, as they're called.
Speaking of which, I need to eat.
So in Florida, we're going to stay in Florida.
Yay!
There is something
Do we
called...
ever leave?
Not if we want the juicy, fucked up, weird stories. No, we don't leave.
Does anybody really want to leave Florida? All right, so
Me.
there's a restaurant called the Mad Fresh Bistro.
Mad Fresh, yo.
Or Bistro to the
Mad
layman.
Fresh Beast, yo.
They say they will not, they refuse to give ketchup to anyone under the over the age of 10 years old. They say
I think there's a bunch of restaurants that actually.
They're
do
owned
that.
by hipsters,
they
right?
say part of the experience is to trust the chef.
Yeah.
And the chef said, my burger has sauce on it already. There's no point in adding sweet sauce on top of that. I think ketchup is edible on certain things. I'll give it that much. But it's just not part of my culinary agenda. Also, they don't give you salt.
Yeah, well, there's the key word there, agenda. Whenever I hear anybody utter the word agenda, oh, it's part of my agenda or it's part of their... Fuck your agenda. I don't care about how you want to do things. I have a specific way that I like to do things, and that's for me. I don't shove my agenda down anybody else's fucking throat, and I don't expect you to do it either. If I want to slather ketchup on your beautifully
Right.
created burger and ruin it, that's my fucking choice. I'm paying you money to eat your fucking food. I'm
Yeah.
going to do whatever the fuck I want to it afterwards.
Well, I feel like on the one hand, it's a customer deterrent.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I feel like, all right, this dude is fucking putting his balls on the line and saying, hey, I got one fucking serious burger here.
You don't need my.
You don't
need the
ketchup.
fucking ketchup.
You don't need ketchup. You want to eat a good burger? I mean, to me, on the one hand, I totally agree with you, and that was my initial thought.
And
but now I'm
that's
kind of
my
like,
gut reaction.
if somebody is putting their balls on the line like that and saying, hey, I got the best fucking... I have a burger that's so fucking good, I'm going to tell you how you're not allowed to eat it, and you're going to believe me, and you're going to do it, motherfucker.
And this brings up, like, my normal mentality for almost anything. Is that initial gut reaction of you're telling me what to do? Fuck you, I don't care.
Yeah.
The very next second, my reaction is, well, maybe you've got a good idea and that's why you're so confident. So please tell me more.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's the lesson learned here?
The lesson learned
Squeeze past the gut reaction?
First instincts I've learned have almost always been better to rely on, but there's always the aside. There's always a moment where the first instinct is very, very stupid.
Yeah.
So in that instance, what I could see myself actually doing is having a burger and then looking at the waiter afterwards and being like, yeah, can I get some ketchup?
And then just wait.
Yeah.
What?
I want to get another burger, but
can't
I'd
have
like
ketchup?
some ketchup.
I'd like some ketchup.
The first burger was delicious. I'd like to know what it tastes like
Sir,
with ketchup.
sir,
I
we
want to
don't-
know what it would taste like less delicious than this.
Yeah. Sir, we don't give ketchup here.
Then I'll take it.
Oh, it's cool. I brought some in my pocket.
Yeah,
I just wanted you
it's
to take it out for me.
BYOK. Yeah. Bring your own ketchup.
Or- BYOC.
Yeah, bring your own catsup.
Bring your own catsup. You come in with everybody's got their own like little like bottle, like you have like a really like classy like
Fuck that. I'm just going to bring old school Heinz ketchup packets in my jacket pocket.
old ones from like Roy Rogers.
Oh, yeah, back when Roy Rogers
Your
existed.
packet jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah,
packet
special
jacket.
packet
Dude,
jacket.
in that packet jacket, I've got ketchup. I've got honey mustard. I've got fucking maple syrup.
I got it all, buddy.
I got fucking... there was one diner that I used to go to where they had
Spicy
orange
mustard.
Smucker's jam, and it was the shit. And
That
I had
sounds
like
good.
5 buckets of that in my coat pocket.
5 buckets in your coat. Your coat is made of orange marmalade.
A
Oh,
Smucker
God.
bucket.
What?
A Smucker bucket.
A Smucker
Smucker
bucket.
bucket jacket.
Yo, you need ketchup? Bam. Hit my Smucker bucket.
Dude, you want some ketchup, bro? I got some ketchup, man.
I got some
oh,
ketchup
you
over
mustard.
on this
You
side.
want mustard instead? You got mustard, and then under the arm, honey
Bam.
mustard. Bitch.
You want Dijon? It's going to cost you extra.
Yeah, man.
You
meet me around the back alley behind us. We'll get this shit done.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. That's where the real flavor is. Bam.
Yeah, right in the pits.
Right in the pit.
You know, essence of emerald. Bam.
Special sauce not happening.
Oh, special sauce is always happening here.
Special sauce is in my pants.
This factory is always pushing out fucking shit.
And these old factories are always sniffing it out.
Oh, yeah.
Bitch.
So we got 5 minutes left here.
Ah.
It's time for the seals of approval.
The seals of approval.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
All right. First off, I'd like to I don't want to use this as my official seal of approval, but I really hats off the Wild Blue beer that you hooked me up with. This is fucking
it's good,
tasty
right?
as shit. We're not sponsored by them by any stretch of the imagination, but Wild Blue is made by someone. I don't fucking know.
No, Wild Blue is the name of the company.
Oh, Wild Blue is the name of the company. It's a blueberry beer. It's delicious. It's not overtly blueberry-y, but it's sweet like blueberry. It's really tasty.
It's not flaunting its blueberryness. It just exists as a blueberry and lets you accept it as one.
Yeah. So,
but my
calm
seal,
down.
Yeah, my seal of approval is gonna go. So many things I want to slap it on right now.
Yeah, that's
wanna
what
whip
she
it out
said.
and be like,
That's what
Oh,
she
there it
never
is.
said.
I guess I'm gonna put my seal of approval to just the live podcasting experience that we've had with setting up on YouTube. It seems to be it's a lot more seamless. It's a lot easier to get set up. Is a lot less hiccups and glitches and shit. So hats off to you, YouTube. Briefly, at least. Put that back on. There we go. So seal of approval goes to the YouTube live broadcasting. And I'm assuming, Rick, your seal of approval is going to be to cocaine.
Yeah. No, dude, it's just bad allergies, man.
Yeah, you call it whatever you want, man. It's
My
fine.
allergies are fucking destroying me this
So
year.
allergic to not doing coke.
Yeah.
I know, right?
If you
Am I
did
right?
coke, you wouldn't have that issue. I'm just saying, man.
Hashtag allergic to not doing coke. Am I right? That's the whole hashtag. I'm
Hashtag
still
not-
going. This is still being hashtag. The whole
Still
fucking
being
thing. Somebody with the balls. Hashtag everything I just said. End hashtag.
I like how you need balls to do it. Like it's fucking really just like this.
Hey, some women have balls. We already went over that. We went over the
Big-
transgender ass implants. So,
Clanking truck testicles.
oh man,
Sarah, your seal of approval. What you got?
I have two.
no.
My first one is for Brian Dooley
Yes,
because he was on our first season of Awesome Talk.
he was an incredible interview
And for those
Can
who
you
don't
s-
know
yeah.
who he is, he's
and don't know what Awesome Talk is?
new. Awesome Talks our other show that is on live every other Tuesday on this here channel. And Brian runs Shrunken Head Studios in California as a creature effects artist. He's done stuff like if you grew up during the same time period as us, there's no way you haven't seen a movie that he has worked on as far as the creatures go.
Hasn't worked. You mean.
Hasn't worked on. Like there's no way.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be here in like an hour or something.
No,
and we're
a little while.
A little less, and we're gonna be recording some cool stuff for Awesome Talk, and we're excited that he's actually gonna be here live.
Hell yeah.
And my second seal of approval goes to something that just recently started called diedinhouse.com. Now, this is for anyone who's looking to buy a house and is interested in finding out if anyone's ever died in it.
Interesting.
Oh.
All right.
I can actually vouch for this. A friend of mine, when they were house hunting, they had it narrowed down to 3 houses. One house was significantly
Haunted.
significantly less expensive, and they found out that it was because the husband, the original owner of the last owner of the house, the husband came in, killed the wife, and then killed himself in the garage.
Hey, look, if you're going to do that, do me a
house
favor.
is ripe for the picking.
Exactly.
people.
Exactly.
Shoot me a
What the
fucking
fuck is
email if
wrong
you're
with
going to do
any of
that.
you?
And they actually wound up going with it because they were like, all right, well, dude killed the lady in the house and killed himself. We don't believe in haunted houses, and you're going to knock off like 40% of the price.
That's insane.
Sold. Where do I sign?
I'm in.
Do you have any idea how impossible it would be for any of you to always avoid places where people died at any moment of your life?
Right?
Like, are you fucking kidding me? Buy the goddamn house, you idiots.
We're
In
probably-
fact,
I'm almost 100%.
I seal of approval diedinhouse.com as your one-stop resource for finding the best deals on real estate.
Exactly.
Agreed.
I can almost assure you that in the last week I have stood in the spot where probably at least 10 people have died.
Easily.
Not the
Right?
same spot, but
Easily.
10 different spots.
10
Easily.
people have
different
died
people.
in that seat just in the past week.
Yeah, they die left and right around here.
That's because we kill them.
Yeah, and then we dump them on the side of the road because they smell
Yeah, they smell
after
bad.
we take their eyes.
And we do some selfies.
Anything else?
No.
All right. So before I do my seal of approval, real
Oh
quick.
yeah, shameless plugs.
Yeah, well,
and go.
Do
I
it,
gotta do it.
do it faster than you've ever done it before.
Do it
Okay.
monotone like the Micro Machine Man.
We have another show that's live every other Tuesday on this exact
Awesome
channel
Talk.
called Awesome Talk. You can find us at Awesome Talk TV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Ice in the Face you can find on Twitter and Facebook. Please like us on Facebook and like Home Bar Productions on Facebook.
Follow us on Twitter.
Follow everything on fucking Twitter. Follow Ice in the Face and Awesome Talk on Twitter. Awesome Talk is Awesome Talk TV on most things. Okay. My seal of approval.
Well done, by the way.
Goes to faster seals, faster shout outs to ourselves.
Actually goes to John Oliver's new show.
Oh, yes.
That
Last
you
week tonight.
Brand.
Yeah, last week tonight.
Absolutely
which you
incredible
can
show.
Check it out on YouTube. Is he on HBO?
HBO.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an
HBO.
HBO special.
And,
That's the whole reason why he left Daily Show
Yeah.
is he got his own
And-
show where he could actually show pictures of old man genitals.
And here's the thing is with John Oliver, it's like I totally believe that like Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert are on the side of the people. I think that they are.
Absolutely.
But no matter how much you love the fuck out of them, they are restricted in some ways.
They are sandboxed.
They are restricted because they're on network television. That doesn't mean that I take any of their credibility away. But I will say for John Oliver, man, does he now have the forum to say whatever the fuck he wants, and he's making a difference.
Absolutely.
With words. He's making changes happen.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
look how
By what he says.
All you have to do is look at how short of a time that show's been on and how many views each episode, each
Yeah.
segment's already gotten. There's none of them that's under several million views.
And
Yeah.
I'll tell you what else. I am a big fan of talk.
Agreed.
And all
Couldn't
three,
tell from the shows that we do.
all three of us here,
On.
all three of
Forever.
us here, we've been
Forever.
doing talk shows now for a year and a half.
Oh, Jesus
almost
Christ.
like
So-
a vagina.
Oh,
When
God,
somebody-
I didn't even think about that. Christ, we're personalities.
Year and a half. And whenever I see
Yeah,
somebody,
Stones is the blind one.
yeah.
The blind, stupid, idiot asshole.
So whenever
I'm
I
the
see
fully sightful idiot asshole.
yeah. and whenever I see somebody go out there and do a talk, a piece of talk like that, that's amazing. I'm just like, man, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good. You look at the heavy hitters
Dude,
throughout history, like
he's
Lenny
sing-
Bruce or Howard Stern or Morton Downey Jr. and these fucking guys who come out there and they'll just Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert are on that list, the greats
yeah.
list easily,
Oh, yeah. They laid
along
it
with
out for-
many
for
others.
John Oliver.
And I'll tell you, John Oliver, man. He is one of those rising. He's already great status.
My favorite,
and he's
my
great,
favorite
man.
part of him was when he single-handedly, it's not like he did it on his own, but when he brought up the FCC's webpage, the forum for going over internet neutrality,
Right.
and within I think 3 days of that, after he called all the internet trolls to arms, so to speak, FCC's website crashed.
Now that's fucking making moves with your
Exactly.
voice. Love it. Okay, so Brian Dooley's going to be here in 5 minutes to
5 minutes or less of your piece
record
is
a piece for Awesome Talk. There's a new Awesome Talk hitting this channel right here this Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Tuesday.
And anybody else get anything else to throw out there? Or are we done?
We're good.
All right, we're done. This has been
It's
Ice.
adorable.
Ice in
Just
the
knocked over a
Face.
chair.
Ice in the Face number 23 on September the 4th, 2014. And thank you very much, everybody, for
September
checking us
4th.
out and listening.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Have a bad day. Oh, have an alright day. Have a sad day. Have an exciting